Alrighty guys, what is going up YouTube? I hope you guys are all having a great and fantastic day today. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about, is the stock market in a bubble? And if it is, what do you do? What do you do? Because that is the main question that I get asked. Carter, if the stock market's in a bubble, what should I do? Should I sell? Should I buy more? All your questions will be answered. Now, the very first thing that I need to talk to you guys about is I need you to go down and smash that like button, my friend. Smash it as hard as you can. All likes are greatly appreciated, and I love you. Now, we also are doing a giveaway. Don't forget, guys, we're doing an Xbox One giveaway. It's super easy to enter. All you have to do, the very first thing is you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram, and then comment done on this video so I know you did it, my brother. Alright, so let's jump into, if the stock market is in a bubble, what do you do? Let's go. July of 2019, or July of this year, marked 10 years since the end of the global financial crisis. Now, you might be saying 10 years? That's crazy, and it is. Just because financial crashes have a tendency to happen every 6 to 8 years. So, just to put things in perspective, we are 2 years overdue. And now we are moving on to an 11th year. The question isn't, is it going to happen? The question is when it's going to happen. Because it's just a matter of time. I read an article stating that the global financial crisis of the upcoming future, or our next recession, has a 70% chance of happening within the year. So this is stating that it could happen in 2019 or it could happen in 2020. Realistically, I think it's going to happen in 2020. So what are the things that are leading investors away from the stock market? Well, it's pretty much very easy, and it's not too complicated to understand. Now, the very first thing is the stock market is getting more volatile each and every day. What that means is the stocks are getting more riskier, so that will have a tendency to have investors not to buy in that stock. Another thing that is a telltale sign of a market recession coming soon is rising interest rates. What rising interest rates do is it gets more expensive to borrow money, and when you borrow money, what will have a tendency to happen is prices will rise, and if prices don't rise, then there'll be a market slowdown. When there's a market slowdown, you get job layoffs and a ton of other stuff. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Carter. I've been day trading stocks and investing in the stock market full time for 3 years. Now, you might be saying, well, Carter, you've invested in all the easy times, and that's very true. That being said, I have more experience in buying and selling stock. In my opinion, I think the market is overdue for a recession. I think realistically we're going to get one in 2020. And what do you do? What do you do? The very first thing you want to do is rebalance your portfolio. That is the first thing. You want to start getting rid of stocks and a lot of your risky assets and start getting more reliable things, such as bonds, such as gold and silver. One of these colleges released an article and released research stating that 15 days after a market recession, gold price rises. The reason why this happens is people go back onto their fallen root. Now, their roots are gold, silver, things that last and they know will be around. So that's why we'll get a rise in price in gold and all of those other things. So if you are an investor, maybe instead of buying a couple shares of a company, maybe pick up some gold, some silver, anything like that will definitely help your portfolio. Now, what do you do if you're already kind of locked in a position and you can't really rebalance it? You only can sell and buy. I would wait. The best thing you can do is wait. If you have shares of the S&P 500, you don't want to sell it. Why would you sell it? It doesn't make any sense because the S&P 500 is long-term stuff. Long-term stuff. The best thing you can do for the S&P 500 stocks or index funds is to buy more. Because half of all investments in the stock market are through some sort of index fund. If I were you and I had an extra $2,000, I would just keep putting your money into your S&P 500 classes, such as ticker symbol SPY, VOO, and there's a ton of other ones. Now, in my opinion, I stay away from option contracts because I don't really like them. I don't understand them too much. But if you keep buying stock as the price goes down, you're averaging your total price lower and lower and lower. Now when the market has a rebound, then those prices will go up. Now what's the risk to this? The risk is if it goes down, you're losing money you're losing more and more and more money each time the stock goes down, because you're averaging your total price down more. Now on the upside, when that stock rebounds like it has every other year, then you will be making more money because you have more shares, your total price is down per share, and overall the best thing you can do. Now a lot of people say to sell your positions, and I see where they're coming from, but in my opinion, I would just wait and just try to buy the lowest prices of that week. Now if you see a stock fluctuating in between $9 and $8, wait for it to hit $8. It's just a matter of time, especially in a recession. Hits $8, then buy a couple shares. I'm not saying to go all in. Now the stock's gonna fall a little bit, and that's completely normal. Wait for it to fall a little bit, then buy the lowest of that week. So it's just a matter of time. You do have to be a little more in tune to the market with doing that. And in my opinion, yes, I do think the market's in a bubble, but I think you guys, especially you guys, the one listening and the one watching, I think you guys can definitely make some cash during this recession next year. So if you guys have any questions, please sure to leave them in the comments below. So remember to always stay happy, stay positive, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. That is the end of the video. Very easy, not too quick. So that's it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive. Do what you guys do. Like it, subscribe, I don't know. Have a good one.